Hi, Eni. Hi, Kilo. Hi, Sky. Hi, Sniff. Hi, Voxel. How are you guys? Hopefully hanging in there. Hi, Expo. How are you? We are surviving. Ooh, what a mood. I feel that. All right, guys. Shall we? It has been a long time since we streamed, so I'm not expecting a massive turnout. We'll see. Hi everyone, how are you? Happy Friday. Oh my god, it's almost the weekend. I hope you guys are hanging in there, more or less. Fingers crossed. Uh wow, it's been a while. How are you guys? Long time no see. Yeah, I'll explain it all momentarily. We are here to build this guy. This is the M93i. It's like a collaboration with Wuche and another keyboard brand. It is a uh, numpad included board. I'm not gonna call it an 1800 because it's not really. You'll see when I like unbox it and everything. It's not really an 1800, but you'll see. You'll see. But yes, this is what we are building today. Before we do that though, for you guys. I know it's been hella long. Um, Basically, a lot of stuff has been happening, and I just haven't been able to keep up. I was in San Francisco for the past 5 days. Before that, I was in San Francisco before that for a week as well. And then before even that, we were doing something else. So it's just been really crazy. My little sister is moving in with me tonight. So if I seem a little bit tired and like crazy, it's because of that. She's actually gonna be sleeping in this room, and then we're gonna be kicking her out for streams, and so I can work. So that's really cool. What else is going on? My camera's acting really funky, so that's cool. I love you guys not being able to see my face. Oh well. Trying to think of like other stuff. I'm about to order a Lily 58 and get a custom cut case for it. Oh hell yeah, go for it. Oh, I have braces now. If you're noticing I have a lisp, it's because I do. I have a I have Invisalign going on. So, apologies for that. We're like 10 days in at this point, so hopefully the lisp is like mostly gone, mostly not too bad. We'll see. And I think that's really it, to be honest. Sky, thank you so much for the tier one. Welcome back. I missed the crap out of you. I missed the crap out of you guys, man. It feels so weird to like take such a long break and like get back into streaming. So if I'm a little bit like everywhere, please forgive me. Oh no. Hold on. Our face cam's about to die. Classic. 1 second, y'all. Some things never change. I think I think hell will freeze over. At least now I know why the camera was acting funky. Give it like 2 seconds. Hey, we're back. How are you guys? Nothing wrong with a bit of scuff. I like to keep things, very, what's the word? Uh, predictable. To be honest, the scuff is 90% of the reason I stick around. Well, you're gonna enjoy sticking around today. I'm wearing Invisalign too, 18th pair currently. Man, that stinks. Yeah, this is my first. I'm supposed to change them out tonight. It's like an accelerated course of Invisalign. So I should be done in 6 months, but as a result, it just means I'm in like constant pain. So that's fun. Love that. Uh, glad you got to take a little time off. You had to yourself. You shouldn't feel bad about it, taking more time. Well, I mean, so it would have been nice if it was like a proper vacation. Shall I just like tell you guys? It was kind of it wasn't great. Um so I hmm I had to more or less plan a vacation for someone else, go on that with them, come back, and then go back to the same place. It was supposed to be kind of a do-over trip, so I was supposed to go on a trip with a friend in February. I didn't wind up going because that was when the new variant came out, and I didn't want to chance it, so we had to cancel that last minute. So this was kind of the makeup trip, so I couldn't miss this one. It could not have come at a worse time. At the time that we rescheduled it to be last week, it was looking like that would be an okay time. And then everyone announced their meetups like the week after. And so it went from seeming not very busy to me going from, SoCal to Cannon Keys this coming weekend. So like everything is crazy, crazy busy right now. But that's okay. I wasn't gonna cancel on them again, right? So we planned it out. We went. I forgot my ID at home. I got to the airport at 6 a.m. and I realized that when I grabbed my wallet out of my purse and put it in the purse I was taking with me, my ID had fallen out. We were late to go on the plane because we hadn't realized how long it took to park. Usually we have a friend drive us, but we weren't gonna like make them drive us at 5 o'clock in the morning. We're not the worst. So we hadn't realized how long it would take to like park and get from the economy lots to the plane. So we were already late for the plane, and then I didn't have my ID. Now, thank God. Like at this point, I was shitting my kecks, right? Like I was pissing my pants. I was so scared. I was like, okay, great. Like, fuck, I already ruined the vacation. Like, I moved so much stuff around for this. Like, I tried so hard to make this. This is already a makeup trip for this friend that I already canceled on. Like, great. Fuck. I'm the worst. Thankfully, 30 minutes later, they got me through without my ID. Apparently, they can just, like, if you have some sort of photo ID in, like, a prescription pill bottle or, like, credit cards or something, and they can verify that your name is the same on the boarding pass, they'll let you through. But it takes a while. They had to, like, swab me for bomb residue. Like, I got the whole treatment. I got a groin pat down because I had Lightning's fucking sticker, Lightning Keyboards, Diego M. Song, the man himself. I had his fucking sticker in my back pocket when I went through the like scanny thingy. So I didn't realize that it was there because it was a fucking sticker, right? I like checked my pockets, didn't feel it. I go through, they're like, great, we have to pat you down in your groin area. Sorry. So I got, honestly the most respectful fondle of my life. I appreciated that. But yeah, so groin pat down, bomb residue, check through all of my stuff, no ID. Finally got on the plane to San Francisco, right? Ordeal and a half, almost missed it. Got there with 5 minutes to spare, I'm not even shitting you. Get on the plane was fine. Our friend picks us up, bless his heart rather, and like gets us to the hotel. The hotel kind of sucked because we were balling on a budget. We were trying our best to save some cash. So hotel was a little bit skis, not in Tenderloin, thankfully, but like a little bit run down, a little bit old. Cozy is probably the word I would use to describe the rooms, but at least we were fucking there. Uh, Get there. Our friend very kindly takes us out to see the sights, but we didn't realize that seeing the sights meant going outside for a significant period of time. So I have the worst sunburn of my life. It's like mostly healed now, but you can see it, right? Because my friend, bless their heart, is melanated as they call themselves, and didn't realize that I would need like advance notice to go in the sun for significant periods of time. So it's a good sunburn, y'all. Um so I get sunburnt, whatever. Fine. Um and then our friend who we planned the entire vacation around shows up. She shows up with her husband. Her husband is sick. Her husband is sick. Fine. That's fine. That's fine. As long as he doesn't like get her sick, we're good. Gets her sick. See, she is miserable for the entirety of the trip. The trip that we like planned to make up for the trip that we yeah, that one. She spent, poor her, shivering in her bed, sick the entire time. I am not joking, the entire trip. Um so this makeup trip that I like tried so hard to make work, end up not really being a makeup trip at all. Uh which is great. Um and then it gets better. Alan and I, thank God for our friend in San Francisco, honestly. They were so kind and wound up spending almost the entire time with us, like taking us around and showing us the sights. That was not the plan. We did not intend to put them out that much, but they like moved around their schedule to try and make this kind of a vacation for us. They took us to see Chrissy Beach, which is like right next to the Palace of Fine Arts. And, honestly, bless their heart, because they are like the nicest person ever. I can't say enough nice things. But they're like taking us along these beaches and showing us all these sights that they had not planned for us to see. We are walking along Chrissy Beach. We sit down on the bench and we talk for a while, and then we get up and we leave, right? Like we go on, we see some more sights. We get back to the hotel. Alan goes to like put in his room key so we can get in the hotel, and he realizes he does not have his wallet. Now, keep in mind, remember, I already don't have my ID because my dumbass left it at home, right? So we already had to like check into the hotel without the ID. Like it was all booked underneath me. We already had to figure all of that out. Now, Alan does not have his ID because his wallet is just gone. We frantically like book an Uber back to the beach. We like look everywhere. We look all over the Palace of Fine Arts. Like these are like large parks, all right? We are looking everywhere, everywhere for his fucking wallet, because we cannot exist without it at this point, right? Two of us, look, one person going through TSA having lost their ID, kind of sus, whatever. Two people? I don't think they're letting us on our flight back home. So we are frantically looking everywhere. We spend probably about 2 hours looking over these beaches and the Palace of Fine Arts, and our friend is like frantically searching through their car. They had a prior engagement that they had to go to, so the whole time they have no idea what the fuck is going on, and they're worried for us. Again, bless their heart, best person ever. Um and we couldn't find it. Done. So we book an Uber back to the hotel, dejected. Alan's frantically canceling all of his cards. He had his debit card in there, his ID, his like license, like everything. Everything was in his wallet, obviously. That's what a wallet is for. We booked and I was so morose, chat. I was so fucking sad that our Uber driver looks in their rear mirror and is like, "Are you okay, sister? Like, are you okay?" Uh, he's like this like 70-year-old man from Belarus. And he's just like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, we're fine." He just lost his wallet, and we're kind of panicked about it, but what's done is done. There's nothing we can do. And he was like, "Oh, don't worry. In this city, they'll call you." I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I'm sure they will. Like, I'm sure they're like lovely. It's just, we're only here for another day and like we needed to go back through TSA. But yeah, I'm sure you're right. They'll call, it'll be okay. He's like, no, you don't understand. In this city, they'll call you. Like they'll find you, they'll call you. Don't even worry. Don't even worry. 15, 30 minutes, they'll call you. He's like, okay, thank you. He's like, he pulls out this wallet. He's like, see this? This is a wallet someone left in my Uber right before you came. I called him. Like in the city, they'll call you. It's like, okay, all right, all right. I obviously like I wasn't feeling so great at this point, so I was like, I appreciated the effort, but like at this point, it's been a couple of hours, nobody's called. They're not calling us, right? Like it's gone. We checked through like the entire beach. I checked through fucking trash cans, thinking, if somebody picked it up, they'd have taken the cash out and like chucked the wallet, right? Like I checked through trash cans, like we scoured every inch of these fucking parts. It's not there, it's gone. Um 2 hours later, we receive a call from the police department in the area saying, hey, Alan Phillips, did you lose your wallet? Because somebody just turned it in. So thank God we finally got it back. 4 hours of pure chaos later. But basically, trip sucked. Basically, it was the worst thing ever. Not actually, but it was not really anything anywhere close to a vacation. I think as much as it could have been salvaged, it was, but it was a total mess. It was kind of the worst. Yeah. We got back on the plane pretty uneventfully. Thankfully, San Francisco TSA is a lot less stringent with the rules than like Salt Lake City TSA. So I just had to sit on a stool for like 40 minutes at the front of the TSA line. And then they just looked at my credit card and my ID and my prescription. And they said, all right, go through. There was no groping. There was no checking through every single thing that I brought. Thank God. I just went through the normal TSA line. But goddamn, guys. It was kind of the worst. Anyway, I will now be getting on a plane again this weekend to go to the Cannon Keys meetup, so wish me fucking luck. Oh god. I'm stressed out just like hearing about it. Dude, I have been like my blood pressure and keep doing all of this like I'm trying to like I was trying to do work. Like I've been like talking to people and like trying to get stuff done. Oh, my fucking phone charger broke while we were there, so I had to like run out. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys like the worst part. I'm so sorry. So we get Alan's wallet back. No. It didn't end there. We get Alan's fucking wallet back. You thought it was over. You fucking thought. Nah, dude. We get Alan's wallet back. Everything's there. He is so grateful. We get to bed at like 1 a.m. probably, like really late, cause duh, right? Like duh. They called him at like 11 or 12. And it took him like an hour to go there and back. So he gets back. He has his wallet. We tuck in. We go to bed at 2:30, maybe 3 o'clock. I honestly don't know. A.m. I woke up with the worst itch of my life. This sounds stupid. Let me like explain to you. It felt like there was I grew up on a farm in the desert. I once stepped on a fire ant mound. Didn't realize. And I had them literally swarming my leg to the point where I could not see my leg. They were biting me everywhere. That fucking sucked, right? Like, as you would expect, that fucking sucked. This was probably about 10 times worse than that. I woke up to the worst itch of my life where my sunburn was. I was like, what the fuck is going on? It turns out there's this thing. You can have like an allergic reaction to your own sunburn. It happens with really fucking translucent people like myself. If you haven't been like sunburned in a while, it's called Hell's Itch. I'm not making this up. You can look it up. It's called Hell's Itch. It's not very common, but it sucked so much. I woke up at like 2:33 a.m. I cried. It felt like fire ants were like crawling under my skin and like biting everywhere they could, and I was having like an allergic reaction to that. That's how badly it itched. I tried like everything. Like I was legit like crying from it because it itched so bad. Um I wind up having to wake up poor Alan, and he has to like go to 7-Eleven and buy me some like Benadryl and ibuprofen so I can take it. I finally took that and an ungodly amount of sleeping pills, to the point where I was probably hallucinating a little, and I wound up falling asleep from that. And yeah, that was my San Francisco trip. And it happened a couple of times after that, but I just did the same thing. I just drugged myself until the point I was insensate, and then we called that good. So yeah, that was my trip. That was my vacation. That's what I missed you guys for. So now we're back. Do you have an EpiPen? I don't because my allergies are usually really mild. So I'm allergic to a lot of things, but very mildly. So I'm allergic to grass, I'm allergic to strawberries, like that sort of thing. But it's not anywhere near to the point of like even hives. It's just an itch, but it's a mild one. This was ungodly. Like I know it sounds ridiculous. I have like a really high tolerance for like itching and itchiness and like pain in general. I know that sounds fucking stupid, but like I really do. Like I pierced myself, right? Like we I hard oh my god, hi y'all, dude. I am telling everyone about like my week from hell. Hi Disastertron. Please enjoy like the end of my story. This was the worst thing I've ever experienced, short of like the worst pain I've ever been in my life. Like as far as itches go, I did not know it could be this bad. It was horrible. Horrible. I probably would have gone insane if I hadn't knocked myself out. So that's cool. But yeah, that was my vacation, and now I'm back to build keyboards with you guys again. I'm never taking another vacation again. Ever. Never ever. I refuse. Kim, thank you so much for the tier one. Welcome back for 3 months. Are you gonna attend cardboard again this October? I have zero plans to attend cardboard. Currently, my only plans are I will be at the Canon Keys meetup this coming weekend. I will be at PAX West, September, I believe, 4th. And then I will be at the Novel Keys meetup. Probably. It depends on whether or not I can find accommodations, as accommodations are really hard to find right now, for Morgantown, because it's tiny. It's like the smallest town ever. But like if I can find a place to stay for the night, I will be at the Novelties meetup. So there's that. You were just having withdrawal symptoms from being away from keyboard so long. I I I probably sound like a whiny bitch, but I legitimately never want to take another vacation in my life again. I feel like I paid so much money to just like be constantly in pain and stress. Like I don't know what I did to make whoever is in charge of the universe so mad at me. But if they would tell me, I will send them a handwritten apology letter and spend the next year of my life atoning for it rather than go through what I did. Um, and so yeah, all of that happened, and now my little sister is moving in with me. So that's cool. I pick her up in 2 hours. But in the meantime, shall we build a keyboard? I hate traveling, not gonna lie. I used to really love it because I didn't get to travel as a kid. Like we didn't do travel. We didn't do vacations. Like that wasn't a thing that happened ever. So like my first time I went on a plane was to work with I by Power, actually. That was the first time I ever went on a plane ever in my life. So I used to love travel, but in the past year, I have come to despise it. I hate it so much. Well, maybe I just hate it right now. We'll see. Hey, thank you for the happy fact, Disastertron. We need a happy fact. Indeed, we do. Is there a particular flavor of happy fact you would like? Because I have oodles and caboodles to choose from. Oh, fuck, I forgot to tell you. No. You thought that was the end. No, there's still more. In fact, we'll probably remember more throughout the rest of the stream because it was really, honestly, god-awful. My monitor's busted. I came home from all of that to find out that my monitor's busted. It is currently, everything that is a certain very common shade of, anything that's even mildly gray is currently pulling lime green. So if my color grading, excuse me, my Invisalign just caused me to like spit all over myself. That was beautiful. If my color grading or anything is off, I'm so sorry. I can't see shit. Can't see shit. Cannot see shit. I cannot talk and I can't see shit. It's great. Was it me? So I don't know. We tried swapping out the cables. We tried updating drivers. It's definitely the monitor. So now I have to buy a new monitor, which is cool. Cool. Did you know that the voice of Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse got married in real life? Kind of cute. Kind of adorable. I'll give you a bonus because I owe that to you after like unloading my past week life story on you. Did you know that Gen 2 penguins proposed to their mates with pebbles? Very cute. At least it's not the GPU. No, seriously though, I would have probably died a little if it was. Honest to God, probably would have. Donation goal. Oh, I hate dono goals though. They make me. Oh, they give me hives. You know. Ooh. We need a weird but wholesome fact. Okay, let me see. Oh, almost 30,000 rubber duckies were lost at sea in the 90s, and they still keep washing up on a particular beach. Could you imagine just like sitting at the beach and then seeing a little rubber ducky float up to you? I'm here for it. Do they keep the pebbles? Yes, they do. Mm-hmm. They do keep the pebbles. In fact, they use the pebbles to build their nest that they have babies in. Isn't that fucking adorable? I can't handle it right now. I can't. And with that, let's build this keyboard. So if you want to learn more about the keyboard or the build that we are doing today, if you hit ! build, you'll find it there. Serious. Are you serious? Thank you so much for the 5 tier 1 subs. I appreciate it. Welcome to Ken, Time Still, Markle J, Howrourke, and Wantagon. Thank you, dude. Pebble and the Penguin was the best. Is that a movie? I've never heard of it. I feel like I'm very lacking in penguin movie knowledge, and I'm very genuinely sad about that. I love that stuff. 2 of the actors that played Peter Pan and Wendy in Disneyland got married as well. Aw, shucks. That's too stinking cute. Maybe help with paying for the new monitor needed. I really appreciate that, dude. Genuinely, I do. It's a little stressful right now, but we'll be all right. All right. So I have not seen anything at all about this board anywhere, which I think is a shame because I think the layout is somewhat interesting. So this is from JoJo Studio in collaboration with Wuche. So it's not like a Wuche design. It's like a collab thing. I think they're mostly just bending it. This reminds me a lot of like matrix boards in terms of design language. You'll see what I mean. I was about to Google this board. If you hit ! build, I have a link to the IC. There. All right, so we have our accessory kit. Love to see it. There's a gay life pairing of Penguin in the Wild last year. Yeah, I remember seeing that. Aren't there a lot of gay penguins? I don't know if that's just what I want there to be, but I'm pretty sure I remember that being a thing. All right, so we got our, our stuff. My Stream Deck is lagging. Hold on. There we go. We got our stuff here. So this is our daughter board and our stab shims. We have our bits for a screwdriver. I'm gonna go ahead and use the included screwdriver for this one. And then we have additional daughter board stuff. 28% of penguins are gay. I love that percentage. I think that's just about the right amount. Also, guys, okay, hold on. So, nobody told me how much Invisalign would fucking hurt. I think it's partially because I have an accelerated, like, course of Invisalign. I'm also not technically doing Invisalign. It's like the budget option because I'm poor. It's called Reveal. And so it's like Invisalign, but it's a little bit clearer and they have to do fewer anchors. So they only have it on like my wonky tooth here and then like my canine and then like one tooth on the bottom, my wonky tooth on the bottom. But nobody told me how painful this was gonna be. Again, I think it's because it's like an accelerated. Like I change my trays every 10 days. I think normally it's like every 14 days and it's only for like 6 months. We went with like a quicker option because it was cheaper. We love a savings. But holy shit, the first day I put these in, I literally could not eat. I was so surprised. It hurts so bad. I was really surprised how much the ridge of Invisalign hurt in your gums and cheeks. Thankfully, I think these are slightly more comfortable than Invisalign in that way. Um, I'm not going to do an up close on my teeth because you don't deserve to have to see that. But essentially, like the ridge of these is like right here, like right at my line, and it's a little bit less sharp than Invisalign. They literally like quadruple check it to make sure it can't cut you. So thankfully, that's been pretty comfortable. My lisp is so bad though. It was the worst the first 2 days. It's still kind of here. Like I'm really struggling to enunciate stuff. And every once in a while, like a spit wad goes somewhere, so I'm so sorry in advance. That'll happen at least twice. But I'm struggling a bit. Dude, I've never gotten this in a keyboard before. Silica packets, let's go. Come on. Split boards or from 65% up to a TKL. Hmm, that's a good poll, I think. Do you mean like would we rather use a split board or a 65? Or what exactly expound on that? CDC says go ahead and eat the silica packets now. Will it cure me of the COVID? All right, so I think this is all that's in there. Um, Now Wuche asked me to build this with holy pandas. So I, being who I am, pulled out my OG old ass HPs from like eons ago, like literal like these are OG holy pandas. So we're gonna see how those do. I also so I also have some Jesus pandas in the bottom. Some of you don't even know what that means, but I have some Jesus pandas in the bottom and with holy or halo clear stems instead of trues, just in case we don't have enough because I was not going to have a massively scuffed stream today if it killed me. Like, I spent probably about 3 hours prepping the stream to make sure that everything would go smoothly because I was not about to, like, come back into streaming and wind up with, like, the worst stream ever back. All right. So, we are doing that. Dude, this design language reminds me so much of Matrix. Look at this. So we have the front. This is kind of an 1800. The reason I'm not calling it an 1800, even though it kind of has everything that an 1800 would, right? We have an F row, we have a numpad, we have arrow keys, is the numpad is not 100% standard. And we're minus the 3 extra keys that you would usually get right here. I'm not 100% sure what to call this layout. TKL with numpad maybe. It's like a 1700. Can we call it that? It's a 1700. It's like kind of 18. Not really. Daily is split, love them. Splits are underrated 100%. I mean, I can only imagine the PTSD from the trip, so it makes sense. God, like, ugh, 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 ugh. And like a week before that, it was also hellish. I'm not gonna go into that one because it's a little bit personal, but like suffice to say, I went from like one hell trip to another. It's not been a fun month. So hopefully the rest of this month turns it around. Fingers. If anything goes wrong on the way to the Cannon Keys meetup, I'm a quit. I'm out. No more traveling for me ever again. I love the color of that board. Honestly, this blue is so pretty. Can we like appreciate that? Keep in mind it's gonna look a little bit darker, I think, on my face cam than it is IRL. In reality, it's kind of in between the two, but it's such a pretty blue. And then we have like these red accents on the back. Kind of dope. A little America for me, but we'll go with it. Makes me excited for my new coming. Ooh, what color of new did you get? Blue, I assume, right? That would make sense. Checks out. All right, so here is our packaging for... Oh my god, we get a manual. We're moving up in the world, guys. People are sending out like full-on manuals with these things now. Look at that! I feel like we've come so far. There's like production value now. What the hell? I remember when people just shipped in the fucking factory foam. Nice. All right, I don't think... I'm pretty sure this is QMK compatible. I'm pretty sure it says that on the IC, but like double check if that's something important to you. 12 to 2, bro, no one likes split boards. Weird. It's niche. All right, we can all agree splits are niche. So here is our PCB. We have places for everything to plug in. Oh, I forgot to mention, this does have Bluetooth compatibility. So you can make this Bluetooth. That's why there's like the battery slot and everything. I do not currently have a Bluetooth battery. I cannot test it, but pretty much guaranteed it's gonna be fine. I've never had an issue with any Bluetooth compatible board, like ever. We have RGB going on here, and this is hot swap as well. The Win98 comes with a Lego-like instruction manual. Really? Interesting. Very interesting. All right, and we do have foam as well. Should we build it with the foam? I feel like anything that's even like mildly matrix stylized, I immediately do not trust. Just because my experience with matrix boards, past matrix boards, current matrix boards are much better, but in the past, matrix boards have maybe not been the greatest sound-wise out of the box without foam. So like my instinct is maybe, but maybe we should leave it out. I don't know. It's hot swap, so we can try stuff. Foam, foam, foam. I know I'm kind of feeling like maybe we should. Maybe. All right. So here's all our stuff. Not too bad of a build it's looking like. I believe this is top mount as well. We're not even gasketing anything, so it should honestly be super straightforward. Fucking knock on wood, right? I have not had luck this week. So. All right. Let me grab my stabilizers. I forgot to set those out for myself. I know, ironic, but like, give me 1 sec and I'll be right back. All right. We have stabs. We have grease. Paint. Good to go. Nice. VIA support in wired mode. Excellent. Thank you, John. Yeah, usually Bluetooth keeps it from being QMK compatible. Excuse me. Don't you jinx it? I know. Terrifying. What's your favorite keycap profile? Mine is DSA. I'll be honest, Cherry, kinda. I do really like DSA though. I used to get so much shit for that. I feel like DSA is super comfortable to type on. I just don't love the sound. I prefer the sound of taller profile keycaps, but I hate typing on them. So like Cherry is kind of the like in between, like I can like the halfway point, the concession, the what's it called? compromise profile for me. If DSA sounded better, I'd be over the moon. Over the moon. Unfortunately, sounds like poo poo. Cat, I think, is the perfect middle ground. Cat is the tallest I can go. I cannot go any taller than cat profile. Any taller than that, and I start making really stupid mistakes. I'm not the most accurate typer in the world to begin with. Anybody who's ever seen one of my announcements or me type literally anywhere can attest to that. But like, it gets worse the taller your keycaps go. I'll be honest. I only like MT3 because it gives your fingers a hug. See, I can't deal with that. Like, if it's hugging my fingers, it makes me trip up when I'm typing. Can't do it. The flatter, the better. Cherry slanted is so unpleasant. Interesting. Huh. Huh. I want to try MT3. It's definitely you will either love it or you will despise it. There is really no in between. It will either be like your fave or you will hate. I've never heard someone say, oh, MT3, it's all right. Never once. Either they like proselytize about it to the masses or they, like me, just cannot deal. And if they say, kind of like, it's not for me, they're just being polite. MT3 is just kind of high. I like it on my weird boards. Yeah, I cannot do it. I think I had it on a completely flat board, and that was kind of the only way I could even like moderately hack it with it. What about Taihao's cubic profile? I don't like cubic. I also don't like OEM because I feel like that's the like follow-up question that would make sense. I cannot hack it with OEM. Cannot do it. I kind of want to run these with no lube on the housings. I know that's a controversial choice. Some would even say brave, but it's very easy to lube the housings post build with 205. I kind of want to try the Auroras without, especially since most of the noise from stabilizers comes from the wire. I just, I'm getting a feel for these. I think these might be my new favorite stabs. They're definitely up there, so I just kind of want to like play around with it and see how I feel. I hope that's okay. Marmite, love it or hate it. Marmite's good in small quantities. That's how I feel. I feel like a lot of people who like try Marmite for the first time grab like massive fuck off like spoonfuls, like literally like a bowl full, and are like, oh, I hate this. But it's like such a strong flavor. That's not the way you're supposed to eat it, and it's not supposed to be on its own either. It's supposed to be like a spread. So I feel like that's kind of like grabbing like a spoonful of salt. Like nobody on the planet of Earth wants to eat just like a spoonful of straight salt, right? Like anybody who tried it like that for the first time would be like, oh my god, this is the worst thing I've ever tasted. But like in small quantities, it's so fucking good and you want to use it on everything. I feel like that's kind of Marmite. See also wasabi or horseradish or any other like small quantity sauce. I like the little tape and stock for these stabs. Yeah, holy mod, I'm old and I think that a good lube job is all you need. Ayo. So like I feel like holy matting is like not for me, but I appreciate it when people offer more options that allow more people to enjoy their products, right? Like great. Interloper Creative douses salt in his mouth on stream. Who hurt him? Who hurt this person? Why? 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 God, no. I think he would have to pay me an obscene amount of money to do that. Oh my god, okay. So, the one thing that went right on this trip was the food. I will say that. It was also nice seeing my friend. I just felt so bad that like we planned out this whole trip and she was sick for all of it. Um, it was lovely seeing her. I just felt awful the whole time. But the food, our friend took us to some local spots. If you're ever in San Francisco, please go to Brenda's. I forget the full name of the restaurant. I'm so sorry, but it's like a southern restaurant. They do such good beignets. I am, I think picky would not be the right word when it comes to food. Because I'll eat pretty much anything. But I am picky with what I call good, I guess. Brenda's is so good. It was, oh my God. They have like, Alan got a po' boy from them. I just got a fucking flight of beignets because fuck yeah, beignets. The beignets were the best I've ever had in my life. They had a crawdad beignet. So most of them obviously were sweet because that's usually how you have a beignet. But they had like a crawdad beignet. Oh my god. I am not zooming in on my face right then because I don't need people to see that, but holy fucking shit, guys. It was so good. We also went to a place in Oakland specifically for their chicken. I forget where it was called. I'm so sorry. But they do like a Japanese fried chicken with like horseradish sauce. Oh my god, it was so good. My favorite thing about going to big cities is eating the food because obviously like I don't live in a big city area. So like you can find good food, but it's there's like there's not a lot of variety, right? Like you can't there's like 10 like good places, you know, more or less. So this amount of like variety and like amazing food was just oh my god, best part of the trip by far. Not that that's saying much, but I think it would have been regardless. What's your take on cilantro? I do not have the wuss gene. I do not have the wuss gene, and therefore cilantro is delicious. My heart goes out to anybody who does have the soapy gene, but also ha 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 ha. No, I that sucks, but sucks to be you. I'm going to SF Oakland in a few weeks. If you remember the name of that chicken place, oh, I will look it up right now for you then. Hold on. It's like a tiny shop. It's near like the Oakland Park in like the lake area. I will literally find it right now because this is important. Fried chicken Oakland. I think it's Ibu Raya. Yeah. Okay, it's a place called Abu Raya. So fucking good. Yeah. It's great because the entire like walkway to get to it smells like piss. And it's like this tiny shop that's just full of beer. And then they make the best fried chicken that I've had in a long time. Oh, in that nice little bougie area? No, 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 no. It's in the cheap part of the bougie area, if that makes sense. Weird question. Do you know what toasted ravioli is? No, I have never heard of that before. Sounds like it honestly might slap though. I'm from Missouri and that's our staple, but I found out recently a lot of people don't know what they are. No, I've literally never heard of that. Is it like, is it ravioli or is it like a toasted raviolo? Like a single? My mom made the best fried chicken. Miss that shit. Oh, dude. Dude, fried chicken is like the nectar of the gods. I don't care like what you say. By far, I think the best food on this planet of Earth is fried chicken. I have never met someone who legitimately does not like fried chicken. Like as a food. Like you know how like people have like foods they don't like? Like I can't do coleslaw. It's like the bane of my existence. I don't know what it is. There's just something about it. I cannot eat coleslaw to save my life. Everybody has like one food like that. I have never heard anyone ever say they don't like fried chicken. It's good. Like it's universally good. Korean fried chicken for the win. Oh my god, we have a great place that does Korean fried chicken in Utah called Pretty Bird. So good. If they don't like fried chicken, I don't trust them. Amen. Amen. That's not bad taste. That's just concerning. You might be a psychopath, so I do not trust you. Yeah, no. I don't think you're human if you don't like fried chicken. Sorry, not sorry. I like chicken strips, just not like fried chicken proper. That is fried chicken though, serious. That's chicken strips, chicken nuggies. Those are all fried chicken. Just like different types of fried chicken. So you still like fried chicken. Don't worry. You just don't like bone in. That's all. I used to not like fried chicken because the only thing I knew at the time was KFC. Yeah, all right. Okay. I'll give you a pass. KFC is very location dependent. Sometimes it's like pretty solid and sometimes it's disgusting. So I'll give you a pass on that. Bone-in tends to be greasier from anywhere I can get around me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. That's fine. We'll give you guys passes. Reikami, welcome back for 27 months. Oh man, can I be sad to you guys for a second? This one, this one's like only a little bit sad. So, I think I mentioned this once or twice, but I was gearing up to do a subathon with you guys. It was supposed to be in August, but unfortunately, and this is nobody's fault, someone else is also doing a subathon in August, and I don't think it would be fair. They announced theirs like properly first, so I don't think it would be right or fair to like announce ours because it was literally going to be like the same time. Um, so unfortunately, we will not be doing a subathon this August. We might do it in like October. Uh, it was supposed to be like a 3 year anniversary, but obviously like October won't be a 3 year. We might just call it like a belated 3 year. But if you guys remember me having said that we were gonna subathon and you were like, ooh, when's that happening? Delayed, unfortunately. The subathon on my birthday, lol. Ooh, let's go. We can call it Reikami's birthday subathon. I like specific sauces depending on the style of fried chicken. Valid. That is valid. 100%. 100% valid. When you go out with a friend to get chicken wings and they order boneless wings, you judge. Maybe they had a traumatic experience with a chicken wing before. Okay, maybe I judge a little. Maybe I judge like a tiny bit. Anybody who likes chicken titties over the rest of the chicken, I might maybe we can't be friends, you know? Maybe that's a red flag to me. What's wrong with titties? Chicken titties specifically. White meat, all the flavors elsewhere, you know? Titties are the healthiest part, though. That's a total lie. That is a total lie made up by big sugar to detract from the fact that sugar's bad for you. They made fat into the bad person. Fat's not the bad person. Flavor's not the bad person, all right? I'm a fat apologist, all right? You should be eating so much. Eat the butter. Eat the butter. It's good for you, all right? The dark meat lie has to end here. Chicken titties are not that much better for you than the rest of the meat. It's just sad. I'm a fan of all chicken except for the gizzards. My dude, that is where the flavor is. Have you ever had like homemade chicken gravy? Homemade stuffing? Please. Guts are delicious. I like the convenience of wings with the flavor of thighs. Are you implying a wing is easier to eat than a drumstick? Because I'm going to make a face at you, sir. I, I don't know about that, Chief. All right, who are we roasting for the food choices today? Everyone, but especially people who like chicken titties. Over the rest. Over the rest. It's okay, you're allowed to like chicken titties. You just have to like the rest more. I meant drumstick? Okay, okay, saved, saved. Thank you, Ethan. I was very confused. I was like, what? What? Fun. I've never heard anyone say chicken titties before and I'm dying. Welcome to my stream. We say titties a lot. It's alright. Everybody likes them. I don't know. Why would we call it a breast when the better word is right there? Titties. Breast. Titties. Way more fun to say. We stand titties. This is a titty positive stream. No pen for Ethan today. Saved. Saved. Good catch. Can't judge me if I stop eating chicken. Honestly, valid. Honestly, valid. It is the lesser meat. You know, we can be honest. It's not great. There's better birds, quail, fucking delicious, easier to keep, less messy, not big meat, you know, kind of a positive. Pork, delicious. Beef, expensive, bad for the planet. Fucking slaps. Fucking slaps. Kind of worth. Kind of worth. Chicken. Meh, meh, I'm not letting that through trash. we can't and whatever. Fuck it. I agree. Pork is disgusting to me. You know, fun fact, not a happy fact, but a fun fact. Did you know that pork in taste is really similar to human meat? I will not be expounding on that in any way, shape, or form. Pork is very similar to how humans taste. Fun fact. Kinda slaps. Alex and Marcy streaming at the same time match. Dude, just double tap it. It's fine. It's fine. Marcy's a cannibal confirmed. Kind of not even a secret at this point. My freezer's full. I'm on my phone. Oh, valid. Valid. Fair enough. Good old long pig. Exactly. Leatherface energy. I'm just saying. That's funny because I've been told I space spicy and pork is more umami. You know, maybe it depends on your diet, like most meats. Get two phones easy. Ooh, circumvented, no longer valid. Get two phones. What are you doing? Bad excuses. I haven't heard from Ono in a while. I mean, you know what Ono means, right? Insane. I stopped eating pork for a while. That was a choice. Unless it was for religious reasons, I'm going to judge you slightly. Sometimes you get a hankering for fingies. Do you? Oh, all right. Okay. Yes. Whoa. Whoa! Trey with the hookup. Damn, boy. Took my hair out of a ponytail and now I look like a quail. Just like, is it flipping like forward? Dude, I want quail so bad. Quail eggs, fucking delicious. Quail meat, fucking delicious. Way less noisy than chickens, way less messy than chickens. So much cuter than chickens. Why? Why do we not have quail everywhere? Why? Tastes better, smells better, sounds better. What's the holdup? Literally, what is the holdup? Yes, it's leaning. Oh no. I'm just imagining poor Ethan's over here with a whoop. We've all been there. We've all been there. First of all, chicken or cute AF, you have clearly never been in the vicinity of a significant number of chickens for an extended period of time. I am calling you out. No, nobody who has ever lived around chickens for a significant period of time thinks they're cute. Nobody. Nobody. You've probably like seen one in a petting zoo or something. Chickens are stupid as fuck. They're mean as fuck. They're stinky as fuck. There is no redeeming factor for a chicken. None. Literally none. None. Pigeons are better. They can be freaking mean. Dude, they'll eat their own babies. Like, I know we all get a little bit tired of like babies every once in a while, some of us more than others, but like, I've never had to take a human child away from a human because the human was about to fucking literally bite its head off, alright? Chickens are the worst. Hello, Varlin. Welcome to the stream where we are talking about cannibalism of children, apparently. The only worst bird is geese. False. Swans. I see your geese and I raise you a swan. Fuck swans. Swans are the worst. I don't know where they got like the reputation of being like beautiful, majestic birds that we should have everywhere. Fuck swans. Fuck swans. Fuck them. Fuck swans. No. Absolutely not. Ithrock, thank you so much for the sub. Dude, it's so good to be back. It's so good to see you guys. Swans are for aesthetics, like from far away, like photo aesthetics. Because up close, they shit everywhere, they stink, they're mean, they're horrible, they're big, they're bullies, nobody likes them. Loons? Okay, but loons sound funny. I know that you might be thinking Marcia. Marcia, of all things to like have as a redeeming characteristic, sounding funny, dude. Loons instantly like raise my mood by a factor of 10. If I hear a loon going off, good shit. It's like a kookaburra. Or what's the other like funky sounding one? Morning doves kind of? So good. I just realized I did not have lunch. Good. I want a Quaker parrot. Oh man, Quaker parrots are so pretty. Have you seen, so Quaker parrots come in a couple of different varieties, if I'm remembering right. If I'm wrong, please just correct me. But they come in like the colorful variety, and then there's like black Quaker parrots. And I remember like in like 2014 or something, back when Tumblr was still big, there was like a very famous picture of like this colorful Quaker parrot and like her emo boyfriend. It honestly still cute. Are we just hating on certain animals today? Every day. Every day. Not just today. All days. Out of spite, I would like a happy fact about chickens, please. I think I can fucking find one, to be honest. Oh! I have a happy fact. Please hold. I have an amazingly happy fact. Oh my god, have we been like muted this whole time? You guys have not had any background noise for this entire time. I'm so sorry. Happy fact about chickens. They'll only live to a maximum of 10 years. After 10 years, they'll be gone. GG easy. Thank God. Happiest fact I know about chicken. Alright, music back. I hate this. Feels bad, huh? Can I have my money back, please? Absolutely not. No. No. This is a monkey paw situation. You know what you signed up for. Have you seen Tiki the Quaker parrot on TikTok? No? What? Hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry if you hear TikTok noises in the background in a second. Tiki the parrot. Not pulling up. Hold on. Tiki TikTok? Maybe? Oh! Oh, I think we got him. I feel like we have to watch this together. Let me pop it out. Hold on. Side note, while I'm bringing this up, my TikTok notifications drive me insane. It doesn't matter how often I clear them. Like, I literally cleared them 30 minutes before we went live, and I already have like 70 more. It is ridiculous. I have them turned off too. It's just like the like red, like uncleared red dots give me like hives. I can't do it. Hold on. Okay. Okay, this is Tiki, apparently. We're gonna watch together. I'm sorry if this blows your ears out. Hopefully it won't. Same. I respect it. Man, why are the birds so fucking cute? I don't know who like genetically engineered parrots to be the most fucking adorable things I've ever seen on the planet, but I'd appreciate it if they stopped, to be honest, because I can't have birds. Could you imagine Miso with a bird? He leaves us piles of moths every morning on our like in front of our bedroom door. There's like, they multiply. There's like 20 of them every night. 20 new ones. It's ridiculous. Could you imagine him with a bird? It'd be dead in seconds. I do not appreciate the fact that something exists that's cute and I can't have it. Kind of bullshit if you ask me. So Jake is actually a bird, apparently. Look up Tiki getting a bath. I don't think I can handle that, to be honest. I legitimately do not think I can handle that. Maybe they'd make great friends. No, he'd eat it in a second. You haven't seen him around. So we live not on the ground floor. We live next to a tree, actually. And this cat, we had to put anti-bird spikes on like our balcony railings. Not because the birds were landing and shitting everywhere, but because Miso would jump on the railing. On the railing of our balcony to try and get the birds. Boy had like a suicidal streak. It's literally like 2 inches wide. So we had to put like anti-bird strips, not for birds, but for cats, so he wouldn't jump up there anymore. Hey Salem, thank you for the Prime sub. I massively appreciate it. Thank you. I will put that money to go toward a new monitor. Bird hater household? Oh, no. I love birds. Just not chickens. They don't count. They're basically dinosaurs at that point. Also, swans don't count, but not because I don't respect them, but because I have to respect them too much. Do suction cup cat perches work? I got an adult cat a few days ago. Yes, so we have, I assume you're talking about like the hammocks. We have a couple of those. My cats fucking love them. You do have to put them somewhere where the cat actually wants to go though. So either in like the sun or in front of a window where they can actually see out and there's stuff going on. If you don't put it somewhere where the cat actually is gonna wanna go, then they're not gonna use it. But yeah, 100%. We've had no issues with ours, but our cats are not huge. Both of our cats are under 10 pounds. So if your cat is over 10 pounds, I cannot vouch, but never had a problem. They love their like hammocks. If I'm getting a bird, I want an ostrich. Did you know I actually had an ostrich growing up? Her name was Martina. That's not a joke. We had an ostrich. Her name was Martina. That's kind of the whole story. Martina, what a fitting name. Yeah, she came with it. The family who originally had her, I have no idea how they got a hold of her. They couldn't keep her anymore. That's how we got a lot of our like weirder animals. So we had like a duck who thought he was a rooster. We had a peacock randomly. What are some like weird ones? We had a bunch of guinea fowl. At one point we had a lot of rabbits because people would get them for their kids and then realize that rabbits are hard work and they're kind of smelly. That one happened. We had a monitor lizard show up once. I've told that story before. We're not gonna beat that to death. But yeah, we've had some weird animals show up. But I think the ostrich was probably one of the weirdest. Was Martina fast? Martina was very fast. She was also very big. She was like I want to say 7 or 8 feet tall. Rabbits literally die for no reason. I mean, I'm sure there's some reason, but yeah, no, they're not They're not great at living, to be honest. They kind of suck at it. I have to use the restroom really quickly. I will be back in like 3 minutes. I apologize for that. But like real quick, I'll speed run it. Be right back. I'm so sorry. One sec. Enjoy the Pokemon music. And now I'm back from outer space. You're not welcome anymore. Oh my gosh, you guys actually waited. Hi. I'm back. Hello. Forgive me. I was just reading something about him. Who? Wash your hands. Don't worry. My hands completely clean. Promise. Pinky promise. I sang happy birthday and everything. What did you guys talk about while I was gone? Oh my god. Hope your sister's moving goes smoothly tonight. Me too, dude. I just feel bad I don't have like a better place to offer her than like my workroom. Like we just have like a we have like a mattress for her. We have like a mattress topper. I feel kind of bad, and a couch for her to crash on. Feels bad, man. Do you have a bed for her? Oh no, yeah, not really. Thankfully she's young, she's spry. She'll be alright. It's only for 2 weeks. And then she'll be good. In the meantime though, I'll have an extra pair of hands to help with stuff, so that's great. Omni-type, welcome back for 30 months. How are you, dude? I'm just working on some stuff for you. 2 weeks is fine? Yeah, thankfully it's not like longer than 2 weeks. If it was longer than 2 weeks with her just having a mattress topper to sleep on, we'd figure something out, you know? There's no way. No sister of mine, but for 2 weeks we can do. She's staying there before going off to school. So in Utah, there's this thing called, it is quite literally called Homeless Week. Basically, the school has like a week where it has like your lease does not exist because they want to clean the dorms, I guess. So for like a week, any student that has like goes to that school, because it applies for the off-campus housing too. Um, Anyone who goes to that school just doesn't have a place to stay for like a week and a half to 2 weeks. In addition, she's also getting her wisdom teeth out. So she's gonna stay with us for that as well. Just so we can like take care of her and make sure that she's okay. So yeah. You keep answering things by the time the delay hits. Sorry. I reached the documentary side of YouTube, and this series I just watched is wild. Ooh, what are you watching? What is it? Huh. That's nice of you. Nah, she's family. It'll be nice. She offered to like help with like content stuff too, so it'll be nice having her help to catch up on stuff since I'm like a little bit behind now. So I'm looking forward to that. Obviously she can't do too much, right? Because she's not into keyboard, she doesn't know like photography or videography or anything, but even just having like an extra pair of hands goes so far. And obviously like I can't ask Alan for his help because he has a real job. Um, so it'll be nice to like have like she can help me like organize stuff, stage stuff, like straighten stuff out, like that sort of stuff, which sounds stupid, but honestly, like I swear to God, making sure stuff is straight for photos is half my fucking job. It takes so long, so it'll be good. Why are wisdom teeth called wisdom teeth? Wouldn't they make you smarter if they truly are wisdom teeth? Dude, I honestly don't know. Does anybody know? Can someone Google this? Because that's a great question. I have no clue why wisdom teeth are called wisdom teeth. Is it because they grow in after you're like a certain age, or? Good night, Mark. Thank you so much for hanging. I appreciate you. Is it because they come in at the age of wisdom? I don't know about you, but I don't know many like 20-year-olds who are particularly wise, myself included. Like 20 to 25, I wouldn't call that, like maybe if they grew in when you were like 50 at least, but like 20 wisdom? I still do dumb shit. Back in the day? Oh, fair. Yeah, we used to like... Wasn't like Jesus supposedly considered old and he was only like 32 or some shit? Fun fact, I have an extra set of wisdom teeth. You have 8. 8 wisdom teeth. There's no way. No shot. You have 8. Did I misunderstand that? Oh, God, you poor soul. 6. Ooh. Ooh. I guess you said set. Sorry, my reading comprehension is low. Damn. Mary was like 12 to 15 too. Oof ta. Oops. I lose an extra set of stabs. What's new? Alright. Stabilizers done. I know someone who got their wisdom teeth removed 3 times because they kept growing back. That's a thing that can happen? What the fuck? No. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. No, 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 no. Uh-uh. Nuh-uh. No, 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 no. Absolutely not. Are you kidding me? If my wisdom teeth grew back, I would simply pass away. Done. GG. You know what? If they want to be there so bad, they can stay there. They can stay there. Fuck it. Absolutely not. Oh. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. I would work on a teeth farm if mine grew back. Excuse me. Excuse me? Excuse what? What? Excuse me. Teeth farm? You lost me. I thought he was lying, but his mother confirmed it. Hold on. Wait, sorry. So you thought your homie was lying so much that you called his mom. But we're like, yo, Karen. We're gonna go with Karen. Karen. Steve told me his wisdom teeth grew back. Is that true? Fair enough. I appreciate your dedication to what's it called? Like reporting standards. You know, honestly, I cannot imagine calling my homies' moms up to be like, yo, is this true? What a way to verify your facts. No, it was on Facebook like 10 years ago. You Facebook messaged your homie's mom? Is this like was your homie's name Stacy by chance? What? I'm here for it. I'm genuinely here for it. I respect it. Finding out the truth. Let me ask you, Mom. Honestly, kind of not a bad take. 100%. Your mom's not gonna lie for you. I've never met somebody who's like, mom, like, lied for them ever. Moms are real. If I was ever like a detective working like a case, I would just go to the criminal's mom. Just be like, yo, what's up? Did you do it? I didn't know that is the best way to slide into DMs. I know, just like, hey, I heard your son grew multiple pairs of wisdom teeth. Is that true? By the way, I'm free on Saturday. Okay, but moms will routinely lie about their kids' crimes? Really? Because my mom would have sold me out. My mom would be like, nah, she murdered that bitch, get her. Like, chuck her in prison. My mom loves me, alright? My mom genuinely, truly does love me, and I love my mom. But if I ever dared commit a crime, she would be the first one to tattle on me. She'd be like, nah, put that bitch in jail. She deserves it. Like, how dare she? Honestly. My mom would have sold me out in a heartbeat. Yeah, 100%. She would have been like, I did not raise you that way. Go to jail, take your punishment, go to timeout. Like, you deserve it. You know better. 100%. My mom would help me hide the body, I bet. Ooh, interesting. Wait, is this like a common like split in moms? How many people's moms would help them hide the body, and how many people's moms would be like, "Now put her in timeout"? She would literally tell people my accomplishments, but then tell people the dumbest shit I've said and done. That's funny. I'm not making that poll. Why not? Wait, this isn't admissible in court, all right? My mom thinks I'm the devil, so aw, I'm sorry. Well, I think your mom's the devil, so we'll beat her up together, and then my mom can tattle on me. My mom would have to dig a second grave after she killed me. Amen. Amen. There would be no me to question, all right? I don't want to get you banned. I think that would get me banned. Is that against TOS? Do we have any staff in here? I know y'all like to lurk occasionally. My mom would help hide the body. My dad would be like, he's right this way, officer. Nice. I feel like mine would be the other way around, but my dad would also then kill me. You know what I mean? He would help me hide the body so that it like didn't affect him negatively, but then he would put me right next door in the grave, like right next to it. Please contact the manufacturer for any defects. Lol. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, we're building this with, oh no, I told you guys. We're building this with OG Holy Pandas per Uche Studios' per the designer, actually's recommendation. We are gonna go full foam with this. Actually, we're only gonna do plate foam, I think, to start. And then if it sounds good with just plate foam, we'll try taking the plate foam out. You guys know I like to kind of start without it to kind of get a feel. And I feel like there's not much room in this case. If you look at it, oh shit. If you look at this case, you'll notice it is not, there's not a lot of room under here for the sound to resonate. So I'm expecting this to be quite muted. Like, this is a very solid block of aluminum, which is not my fave. I don't love blocks of aluminum in the way they sound. They tend to be quite quiet and not have a lot of personality. Now this is top mount, so it'll help with that a little bit, but still like, so I think the less foam the better, but since they included so much, I feel like we should do some. So plate foam to start. If it sounds, not hollow, not pingy, we'll swap on over to no foam and see how that turns out. Do you believe in something, AP? I believe in you guys. I believe that you guys are some of the nicest people I've ever known, and that you will all do great things. Does that count? Pulled out the cheese on you there. This board has way too many blockers. I think you mean not enough blockers. I think you mean this needs more. I think this even comes in a more blocker version. I think, I may be wrong, but I think there might be a win keyless version of this. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me saying, I really don't think you're strong enough. So Tori, welcome back. It's so good to see you. Congrats, by the way. I'm not gonna say any more than that because I don't wanna but congrats. Feels wrong not to say that in person, so. Or as close to it as I can get. Karaoke stream when? You just had it. That was it. Does this board you an off-the-shelf Bluetooth module? Is it? I don't know, Trey. I'm afraid you'll have to look more into the IC for that. Not because I was lazy and didn't do the research. I looked and I couldn't see anything really. This is still pretty early stages, I would say. I don't think it's entered into group by yet. So there's that. How many channel points for karaoke? Tell you what, if we ever manage to do our subathon, I'll consider making a karaoke section of it. How's that? Oh man. Can I tell you what these holy pandas are from? No, I probably shouldn't actually. Never mind. Ixnay that. Can we send in song requests for said karaoke segment? So, okay, so the thing about karaoke, one, I feel like, oops, sorry, wrong button. I feel like watching someone do karaoke on their own, kinda lame. Kinda lame. Kinda lame. Karaoke is like a group activity, right? Like it's not, like, I wouldn't watch someone do karaoke on their own, right? So I don't know, like unless I could like do it with other people, I don't think it's for me. You know what I mean? We'll sing at home. I mean, I do appreciate that, but like, eh. And like the point is that you're like all, it's like a bonding activity, right? Like you're all making fools of yourselves together. If it's just me, if it's just me, I'm just a fool. You know what I mean? Like, if there's not a group, then it's just me being an idiot on my own. And I know that's basically what my streams are already, but I have to have a boundary somewhere. All right. I know, like the sassier among you immediately were like, Marcia, that's literally what you're doing right now. I get it. But like, there's gotta be like somewhere, there's gotta be a line. Granted, there were other people there, but I went to a bar for karaoke night alone every week for like 2 years straight. You don't have to go with people for karaoke. There just has to be other people there. Like you don't do karaoke on your own in your room. Right? That's to sing along to a song on your own, right? That's not like you don't just sit there with like the lyrics and sing into a mic. Probably. If you do, you might be a serial killer. But like that's like not a, like it's a group activity. Do a Zoom call with other people and sing random songs? I'd be down for that. Yeah, 100%. We are there watching. Yeah, but like, again, like, you're not gonna do karaoke in front of an audience of people who are not doing karaoke also. Like, it is weird to go to a karaoke night and not participate. And there's a reason for that. So unless, like, you guys are singing, like, on stream with me, which would be hell to coordinate, I don't know, man. I hate participating in karaoke. I will be that girl. You know, fair enough. Zoom call with chat. What? All of chat. All like 150 of you on a bad day. Could you? I think Zoom would crash. A 150 person Zoom call? I know they like expanded their capabilities, but they still suck that too much. Okay, so just a reminder, I already mentioned this, but just like an FYI, the color of the holy pandas that we are using is going to change. They're still holy pandas. They are not going to sound any different. They're not going to feel any different. I just changed the stems I was using, but they're literally like the same. The same. This takes a lot of switches. I could attempt to sing 100 gags, you won't. Fucking bet. All of us in Discord? Oh man, could you imagine a fucking Discord sing-along and how chaotic that would be? Honestly, just based on the pure chaos, I'm kind of down. I'm kind of down. Is this a standard top mount? Yes, sir. Or ma'am. Or they, them. God, what was the gender neutral thing we decided on? Folks. Yes, folk. Can I call you a singular folk? Man, what do I use there? Man. Can we just sing Minecraft parody? The fuck is a Minecraft parody? Is this some Zoomer shit? What is a Minecraft parody? Your Highness Royalty, my liege. Ooh, I like my liege. We'll just go with that. God, I wish there was a non-goofy sounding gender neutral replacement for sir or ma'am. Maybe I'm just small-brained. That's honestly probably. I saw a post about it once. I do like my liege a little bit. But I feel like if someone came in and that was like the first thing they heard, they'd probably be like, the fuck? What about your grace? I'd fuck with your grace. Hold on. Oh, dear is good. Yes, dear. Could make it a little inside joke. I'm kind of here for that. I fucks with it. And deer sounds less like, I don't know, like jocular versus like my liege or something. I'm here for it. Okay, okay, okay. I'm picking it up. It's called venison. Lol. 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 That's only dead deer. I hope you guys aren't dead. If you are, that's okay. We accept all sorts. Deer is less cringe than Hun, but it doesn't make me feel like a matronly, like, southern woman. I do use bless your heart a lot. Maybe we should just go with Hun. Ah, but like Hun sounds like I'm talking down to you guys. Deer is already kind of like on the edge. We need more gender neutral terms, I think is what we've decided through this. Okay, I'm gonna swap these on over here so we can just keep like the color difference somewhat consistent. Not that it really matters, but it'll bother me, so. Oh, fuck. Dude. So the story behind these, chat, is that over a year ago, I had a client message me. They had gotten their switches, their holy pandas, cleaned and lubricated by another streamer, and the job that was done was fucking horrible. They had paid a significant amount of money to have this board built by another streamer, and they hated it. So they messaged me to ask if I could fix it. So I said, sure, no problem. I think I gave them a discounted rate because I felt horrible that they had such a bad experience. They sent them over. I go to, like, I pull them out, and I notice that they're a little bit, like, fragile. I'm like, okay, this isn't good. So I baby them through the ultrasonic cleaner. Because I had to clean the lubricant off, right? I baby them through the ultrasonic cleaner. They turn out mostly fine. I go to put them back together. They turn out mostly fine, right? But then when I go to put them in the plate again, it was quite a tight plate. It was in a Singa round 2. The brass plate. This is back when plates were like super tight. This is like a 2019, I want to say. So like a lot of plates were like crazy tight, and holy pandas were kind of fat. So it was a tight squeeze. And the legs on these switches just started like crumbling off. I freaked out so bad. I was like, what the hell? I had never had that happen before. It turns out whoever built the board before me, and I say whoever like I don't know who it was, the person who built the board before me had cleaned them with a solvent along with an ultrasonic cleaner. And they had cooked these in an ultrasonic cleaner with solvent. Basically, they were having a hard time getting the lubricant off. And rather than removing it manually, they just dumped solvent in an ultrasonic cleaner and ran it through a bunch of times consecutively, which caused the ultrasonic cleaner to also like heat up. So these things were fucking fried, which is why they have like the beautiful side effect of busting every once in a while. So I had to like, this poor guy, I had to buy this guy brand new Holy Pandas and like go through and like just lubricate like new Holy Pandas for them. I felt so bad. And then, yeah. And then I kept these. So I bought them the Holy Pandas myself because I was gonna make them pay. Like already they were having to pay me to build the fucking new switches because of this dickhead. I wasn't gonna like charge them because they had like fried their switches, so I just bought them the new switches. Feels bad, man. Why they crumble? But that's why you might notice like a couple of these are minus like a singular leg, and I'm being kind of gentle with them. As long as they're minus only one leg, they'll still work totally fine. But as soon as they're minus two, it's kind of an issue, so. This was also back when Holy Pandas were like expensive. Expensive. This is I think this is pre-Mass Drop Holy Panda. So, this was bad news bears. Hey, welcome back, Quantum. Okay, I'm going to take this and swap it out with this guy because I think this guy is minus two legs. Yeah. Oops. Boop, boop, boop. I wonder what solvent they used. Me too. I did actually reach out to them to ask politely. I did not call them a dickhead to their face. But they didn't reply for some reason. Oh, okay. So transition. FYI, I'm not sure how many of you guys have heard, but be careful if you are sending your boards out. I'm gonna get rid of the music for a second. Be careful if you're sending your boards out to get built by people who are offering to do it for free or very cheap or don't have a reputation. This has happened a couple of times before in the past. And it will honestly likely happen again. But recently there was a content creator who took like $10,000 or $20,000 worth of stuff from clients. And stuff has been like overdue for like years. Like it is excessive. And they haven't sent stuff back. They basically run off with these people's stuff. So just be careful. Not only can someone potentially break your stuff and leave you high and dry, they can also steal it. So be careful if you're sending something to somebody, especially if they're offering to do it for very cheap or free, because that means they have nothing to fall back on if anything goes wrong, right? They can't replace your stuff because they're doing this for free. So be careful of that. And two, if they don't have an excellent reputation, if they have not been doing this for like a while, they don't have a lot of customers, whatever, be wary, all right? Just be careful out there. I don't want you guys to get like scammed. If you need recommendations for someone to take your boards to, Diego, Lightning Keyboards, and Alex are the two I would recommend. I know they will not run off with your stuff. So yeah, just be really careful, okay? I don't want to see any of my followers wind up in that situation at the very least. Nobody should, but especially I don't want you guys to. Yeah, pretty shitty. I think Yura is also taking commissions. That is awesome. I've never, used a board built by Yura, so I can't personally speak to like her build quality or anything, but I'm sure she does a lovely job. That's scummy. Yeah, and honestly, like what probably happened, because what usually happens with these situations is something went wrong, and they just didn't have a cushion to like protect from it, and now they're panicking. Uh, Pretty rarely does anyone like come into this space to actually scam people. But that's just as dangerous. That's why we say, be careful with group buys. Happens all the time. People don't realize how much of a cushion they need, and then they're like flying without a buffer. That's not good. So just, be careful. Pay attention. You'll be all right. All right. Let's get this in the board, yeah? I guess the times when Glorious Pandas were sold for $6 on the aftermarket, dude. This was pre-glorious. Don't even worry. Yeah, I mean, like very few times when something has gone horrifically wrong with a group buy or with like somebody's business has it been genuine, like intentional shittiness. But you know, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Being irresponsible with other people's money is pretty fucking horrible too. I want to start streaming builds, but my PC has been gone for 2 weeks because the radiator went bad and I don't have the money for streaming gear. I'm sorry. Streaming gear is like really expensive. I probably know that better than anybody. I started streaming when I like had no money. I was literally doing builds to like support myself. And even then, like I was not making much. I think the first full year I did this, and only this, I made a grand total of $12,000 pre-taxes, because that is all taxable income. So yeah, I know how it goes. I'm very lucky that I had people who kindly supported me, and made it so I could get to where I am now. Um, but I will also say, because of that, I know more than anyone that you can make it work if you really want to. It's going to be a lot harder for you than other people. You're going to have to probably lean on other people more than you want to. But like if it's really something that you want for yourself and really something that you're passionate about, I 100% believe that you can make it happen. What interchangeable bit screwdriver is that? I like that it has a narrow tip. It's the one that came with the build, actually, Sandy. Yeah, I'm kind of impressed too. It looks pretty much just like the Gray Studio one, actually. I wish I could compare them directly, but I don't know where my Gray Studio one went. It looks really similar though. Get another pump and you don't need expensive gear to stream, you can do it. Yeah, 100%. You can. I streamed with two C920s for like the first year of streaming. Um, no capture card or anything needed. I started from like the most scuff of the scuff, and I think I built my stream up to like 70 average viewers before we even got a DSLR. Maybe not 70, maybe 50, but like certainly we hit affiliate with that. So I believe in you 100%. Honestly, Ethan, people watch streams for your personality, not for the quality. And if they do watch you for the quality, they're gonna leave you. That's the honest to God truth. It happens every time. Someone will come in with really fancy camera gear, really fancy color grading, thinking that's all that matters, but they have a dry ass personality. And the second someone with better cameras and a better personality comes along, they're just gonna leave you. But if they like you for you, they'll stick around for a while. So yeah, don't sweat it. You can make it work, I promise. Just focus on the stuff that matters. It's not your production quality. Man, it's been so long. I can't remember the last time we built a top mount. I legitimately cannot remember the last time we built a top mount keyboard. I'm kind of pumped. Further to that point, I can't remember if I've ever built a top mount with a polycard plate. What matters is how many key codes you have. False! 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 Sniffany, don't do that. No! Top is underrated, to be honest. Yeah. I get where people are coming from with that. Obviously, it's not my fave because I love some flex. And it's like impossible. It doesn't matter. It's impossible to get top mount, in my opinion. It's impossible to do top mount with flex and not have it sound like shit. Because the only way you can do top mount with flex is if you have a lot of like unrestricted flex cuts. But if you have that many flex cuts, it's gonna sound poo poo. So it's like, you know? Mm. But if that's not your preference, I can totally see that. Okay, I'm not going to plug in the Bluetooth module because I don't think we have the battery and everything we need for it. I'm just going to focus on making this functional wired. Yeah, I totally get what you're saying. Yeah, you're picking up what I'm putting down. Oh no, I don't have my tweezers. I gotta use the built-in ones. Hold on, let's time this. How long will it take me to get the fucking acrylic paper off this using nothing but my thumbnail? Ah! Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Oh! Oh! Do you see that? Let's go. I just have to do it again. Fuck. Oh! What? What? Hold on. Oh! Hold on. Oh, let's go. That only took like a full minute. Man, I thought it was gonna be way worse. Yeah. GG. All right. LED diffuser in. DRS enabled. Do I have any Formula One fans here? If not, we'll completely forego that topic of conversation. Because F1 conversations are the most boring shit if you know, like, because it's so full of jargon. It is so not, like, noob friendly. It's not like football or something, right? Where it's like, oh yeah, you can, like, kind of follow along even if you're not into it. Nah. F1 is like, you have to know. You have to know, or it's GG. I'm a little bit worried about the shortness of this cable and how that's going to translate here, but we'll see how it goes. I'm -2 as well. Rip. Yeah, key coat raffles are hard to win. I know you guys like to joke about me having a lot of key coats, and I am very lucky in that I do, but I would like to put it out there that I only have I have 3, but my first ever key coat was a legitimate raffle win, all right? I did actually just get lucky. Oh, okay. There's a mouse spite on this daughter board I gotta pop off real quick. One sec. There we go. Nice. The F1 silence is deafening, yet nobody here knows what the fuck F1 is. Never mind. I didn't want to talk about things I like with you anyway. Have you guys seen that new cute roguelike game. What's it called?